How's it going today, guys? Trucks and Water here. In today's video, we're doing a Q&A. I haven't done one in a while, and I know you all have been asking me a lot of questions lately, so if you want to be part of the next Q&A, make sure you follow me down, or follow me on my Instagram. Link will be down in the description, guys. What I do is I post a picture of the truck with a Q&A written on it. Comment your questions now. If it's a common question or I've answered it a lot before, I usually don't answer it in the videos. All the mods you see on these trucks, headlight or marker light bulbs, headlight bulbs, tow mirrors, everything like that is usually found in the description. So if you want to see any mod that you see on my truck, 9 times out of 10 they're down in the description. So other than that, guys, make sure if you want to be part of the Q&A though, that you ask a unique question that either not a lot of people have asked, I have not answered a lot, or I've never answered. So we'll get right into this video. Don't mind the wind noise, guys. It's a very windy day out here in East Tennessee, and that's why I'm inside. I'm trying to block it out the best I can, but bear with me when it comes to that. So we'll start off with the Instagram questions. Yeehaw__Jake 047076. If a GM made vehicle like the Chevy was not an option, what truck would you have gone with and why? Gas truck wise, I would go with probably a Ford F-150 with the 5.0 Coyote V8, so the 11s and up. Diesel wise, either some kind of Cummins 6.0 that is already been bulletproof, or I'm bulletproofing, and an LBZ Duramax, or an LL, or a LML, or of course L5P, if I could afford it. Next one, Monkey's Peepaw. Also, how is the Kryptonite working out? Why did you not have the idler arm as well? If y'all don't know, Kryptonite does sponsor my truck and the YouTube channel. Tag will be popping up for those videos or video. Make sure you go check it out. I have their new center link for this truck, their tie rods, and their pitman arm on this truck, and I absolutely freaking love it. They do not have an idler arm out for this specific truck as of yet. There's a lot more products coming out for this truck here in the near future that I will be upgrading on this truck once they come out. But as of right now, they do not have an idler arm yet. Now, granted, I did replace the idler arm when we did this, so it is a brand new idler arm on it, but once Kryptonite comes out with their version, we'll be upgrading to that. OBS.AJ, how did you build your followers? I started YouTube over 4 years ago. Wow, it's been 4 years. I'm old. I turned 2,500 a month, guys, when this video comes out, just FYI. So I've been doing it since I was about just before 21, basically. And I just started from zero. I started with 0 followers, 0 subscribers, and I just started building. What I did was I'd go to truck meets. I'd get my name out there. I had a few videos go viral around the truck community that helped me out a lot too, and going to big name events. You know, the hometown events are great and all, guys, but if you want to get your name out there, you got to market yourself, and you got to promote yourself at the big name event. Even if your truck's not perfect like mine, you got to get out there and you got to push forward and to market yourself. Basically, you're a product and you're marketing yourself as such. So that's basically how I did it. Don't stop posting. Don't listen to the haters, and just keep on marketing yourself, pushing, making videos, posting about stuff and stuff like that. And make sure you try to be interactive with your followers too. So next set of questions, 03ho_sh. So what got you into trucks before YouTube? Honestly, when I got my license, when I turned 16, I wanted a muscle car. I've always been into muscle cars. I love them, the Dodges, the Fords, and the Chevys. And I don't really have well, I am a Mopar guy at heart, but because my dad had a bunch. But anyways, the reason why I got into trucks because insurance was cheaper on a 16-year-old kid. So I got into trucks. Started off with my first truck, a 96 second-gen Dodge, and I sold that, and then from there, it just kind of built up from there. And I didn't get into modifying trucks really till I started YouTube. Right before I started YouTube, I found out there was a little bit of a community for these trucks, and it was me and Bad Z71 that were one of the first ones on YouTube to modify these trucks, and it's kind of grown since there. A lot of people are doing it, which it's really freaking cool, but that's kind of how I got started. JE.swoosh, would you ever Duramax swap the OBS? No. She's going to stay a gas truck. And that's pretty much it for the YouTube questions. Now we're going to go over to the Instagram questions. Now we're going to go over to the YouTube questions. Southern Illinois bow hunting. Theoretical question. If someone was ever to come along and offer a large amount of cash for Ashley, would you sell her? What would be the amount that you would accept? It would have to be a freaking stupid number for this truck. Something that I know this truck is not worth at all. I've been thrown around. I've had offers from $12,500 to like closer to $15,000 that I have turned down. And probably a lot of people are like, well, that's stupid. I would have sold that truck in a heartbeat, blah, 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 blah. Well, I really do like this truck. I put a lot of my heart and soul in this truck. So it would have to be a really, 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 really stupid number for me to sell it. That I know the truck's not worth, but to me, to part from this truck, it had to be just a stupid number. Dylan Price, out of all your sponsorships you have, what would say be your favorite and why? I really don't have a favorite sponsor, and the reason why I say that, and I'm not trying to be politically correct or not hurt someone's feelings, is like every sponsor serves a purpose on this truck. Yes, some are more forward going, I guess you could say, like Boost Auto with their tail mirrors, Fuzed LED with the lighting system on this truck, Kryptonite with the front end parts, but I don't really have a favorite, because like I said, every sponsor serves a purpose, and they all have a purpose for this truck. So, I don't really have a favorite per se. Josh Sheehan, how did you get your Boost Auto mirrors to work with the LED bumper lights? I tried resistors and everything, and they will still make my signal stay on when installed. Make sure you have underneath the dash, there's a relay for your turn signals. Make sure you buy an LED relay for that. If that doesn't work, pull your marker lights out on the corners right here. Those, for some reason, backfeed the system. I have the same exact problem as you. And make sure you hook up your running lights right underneath the dash. Make sure you check out Boost Auto's video on that. If you have any more questions about that, contact Boost Auto. But that's what helped me out with this truck. So the last question that I saved to the very last, since we live in the same area, this is from Greg Noble. Since we live in the same area, thoughts on haters? Do you have any hate? I've always been a guy to appreciate a nice ride, car, truck, and throw a hand up just to appreciate the vision of work. And he goes on for a little bit more, but in the gist, I will say this. I've traveled all the Southeast. I've been, of course, here in Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Kentucky, for meets, and honestly, I can count not even on one hand the amount of hate I've gotten out of the state of Tennessee or where I live at. The most hate I usually get is literally within like a 40-50 mile circle of where I live, or maybe a little bit greater than that. For some reason, I don't know why, I have had death threats because I do YouTube and I built this truck. I've had people make fake accounts trying to bash my name and slander my name. I've had accounts being made to completely just hate on my page. I've had people, of course, two-faced people all the time, talk shit about me at truck meets or to other people, which I always find out, guys. Like, if you're watching it and you're one of them, I always find out about it. People send me screenshots, people, whatever. I don't really care anymore. And then talk nice to me at a meet. I'm not counting the haters as like the comments like, your truck's crap, it's not that clean, blah, blah, blah. I know, it's 96 Chevrolet with the original paint on. It's not going to be perfect. I'm going to get repainted hopefully in the near future. But I've had people throw stuff at my truck, try to vandalize my truck, over videos. And it proves my point, guys, that so many people in today's society are so jealous of something they could 100% do themselves. Nothing I do on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, you cannot do yourself. It just takes time, work, dedication, and the willingness to try and do it. If you live with that much hate and jealousy in your life, you are going to have a miserable life. So it doesn't just stop with just truck stuff or me. They have messaged my friends, they have messaged my family, It's very surprising how much, especially people older than me. Sometimes people that are way older than me that are the most jerks of people I've ever met in my life. And all I gotta say is, guys, if you're one of those, and you know who you are. I do not care. I still love you as a follower. But you need to get your priorities in life in check. You need to learn not to hate, because the more you hate, the more you're never going to accomplish. I have never met a hater that's doing better than me in some part of my life. We may not agree. We may not agree at all. But there was one time at a truck meet, I had a guy come up to me and tell me my truck was shit. Straight to my face, not over a keyboard, not, whatever. And I looked at him point blank and said, you know what, buddy, I have mad respect for you. And he looked at me shocked, actually. He said, you're not mad or anything? I said, no. I said, this might not be your truck. And yes, it's not the cleanest truck ever. I said, but you said it straight to my face. You were a man about it. You did not hide behind a keyboard. And that guy, after that, said, you know what, man, I am sorry. That was out of line. It's just not my thing. I said, that's fine, dude. Not everything in the truck world is your thing. There's a lot of truck builds I don't personally like. It's just not my style. But I will respect the owner and help them out any which way I can, because that's what we do in the community. But to answer your question, yes, I do have haters. I do have people that are out to, get me, you can say. And I just hope the best for them. I hope they can find peace in their life, and I hope they can move on and do something great with their life instead of hating on somebody that they can do the exact same thing I did. Nothing in this world you cannot do that someone else has already done it before. Trust me on that. So other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this Q&A video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please comment them down below. Other than that, hope you all have a great day. I hope you all enjoy the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing and changing, trying to do better things. And remember, never give up on your dreams.